folks. Okay, this is your Tommy Robinson video for this week. And I think the prison sentence is winding down. Last week, Danny Tomo mentioned in his video that he thought Tommy's going to get out at the beginning of September, so he may not go the whole... Originally, the date he's getting out is the 15th of September, but they said he might be getting out at the beginning of September. So I'm getting down to my last cards. I sent one this week, I'll send one next week, and that probably will be it because he'll probably be out after that. So that's exciting, he's getting out, and they said that that court date, that one in Luton, they are worried about moving him, is going to be like postponed, and they'll be taking care of it after he gets out. So that concern is gone. And I guess there were the protests this weekend. I haven't seen a whole lot online about them. Maybe I'll keep looking. But anyways, they had their protests, and I suppose it went all right. I'll keep looking for some more videos of what went on. But so that's what's going on. Things have been pretty quiet this week. Pretty quiet. So apparently everything's going fine, and there have been no abuses of Tommy in prison this time. And like I said, he's probably going to be getting out within 2 weeks. So that is a positive. And I was saying, well, Paul Golding said his movement was destroyed while he was in prison, but Tommy's is not. We're keeping it going. We're keeping it going for him while he's in prison. So he's going to get out and be stronger than ever. And I said the establishment, pretty soon they're going to have to realize they just need to quit while they're ahead. I mean, they're really not ahead, because every time they persecute Tommy Robinson, they make him even more famous and make more people super fans. So they're just really losing. And like I said, the same thing with Trump in the media. I mean, the more they lie and scream and whimper and cry about Trump, the more popular he becomes, more publicity. So I think the left is just going to have to realize that they're just going to have to ignore their enemies in the future. Just ignore them. And then it'll be harder for their enemies to gain traction. But see, whenever they start screaming and being triggered every time and having big news stories and big persecutions, then boy oh boy, does the conservative right get publicity from the left. So the left has really been helping us. Couldn't be helping us more if they were on our side. They could be plants for the conservative right. They surely could. I'm sure it's unintentional, all the publicity for the right, but the left just can't help themselves in their insanity and hatred. So, well, hopefully they've learned a lesson, but I doubt it. They are extremely resistant to learning lessons. Okay. Another point I wanted to make. This week I was watching a documentary about the child sex trafficking in the Philippines. And they were talking about there was a priest who was leading some investigations and trying to rescue girls from these bars and places and from the sex trade. And they were saying that the priest had been, persecuted by the gangs, the pimps, and whoever else, and he had had assassination attempts and death threats and things because he's trying to save these girls from, life on the streets. So, apparently, the death threats and all the hatred and everything is not just for Tommy Robinson in the UK, it's for people trying to break up the sex trafficking any place. So that's something to bear in mind. People trying to break up these sex trades and stuff get a lot of heavy opposition from those who are making big money off of it and those who are benefiting from destroying the lives of kids. So it seems it's pretty par for the course. All this danger that Tommy is facing is what this priest is facing in the Philippines for trying to go against the system. And I'm sure there's similar stories other places in the world. So, yeah. So the devil is out there, and the devil's going to fight hard whenever you try to rescue people from his clutches. But so that was an interesting point that I saw. Okay, I think there's not too much else going on with Tommy Robinson this week, and he'll be out soon, and then things will start to get going again. Alright, thanks for watching. Let freedom ring.